I'm going to be showing you how to make beats like Sophitia and beats that he would hop on. He has quite a range and he makes like ambient and up paced beats like differently. This is kind of in between those two, but it's definitely something he would hop in my opinion. Here's what it sounds like.
Don't talk to me until I've had my coffee.
First, I'm gonna start with the pad. In making beats like this, laying down keys first is pretty important. It's very helpful in making your melodies. I would recommend it highly. But basically, you want any kind of pad or like you can have synth sounds, something more. Yeah, you can have synth sounds. But yeah, you want to lay down your keys. You kind of want the keys to be ethereal, maybe. It can be something a bit simpler or like harder if you want. Here's what it sounds like. Yeah, so nothing too crazy. Um, Mixing it, it's literally what is it? EQ, delay, reverb, glitch 2 just to add some rhythm to it. Pretty simple. Next is this piano, just pretty simple. You could do either a pluck, a lead, or something. It's just to be in the background and to add rhythm and texture to the beat. And so that is pretty much, other than these two plugins, Portal and Autochroma, that is pretty much just delay and reverb and an EQ just to get it sounding right. Lots of reverb on all your sounds in these types of beats is very important. And next, like Portal, Autochroma, there's Glitch 2, Effectrix, like lots of plugins that just add different textures and rhythm to your sounds. It's not too complicated, but just kind of do what you feel is right. And then this lead is actually to play with that piano. It's the same melody. Um, but yeah. So then again, same melody. It's quite simple. It's a bit catchy, and kind of cute and fun, which is what you want in these types of beats. Um, so on this, literally just delay, diffuse is kind of like it just adds texture. Then again, you don't even need that. Sounds the same pretty much without it, but yeah. Next is this brass sound. Lots of silly like fun sounds or like even rave sounds. But this is just like brass. It's kind of interesting sounding. It does sound kind of funny like that, but it's got this glow, which is another granulizer plugin, delay and EQ. This is not so prominent in the track, and it kind of is in the background, but it does add a nice warmthness to the track. Um, this pluck sound is kind of another one of those silly, fun sounds, but this kind of is there to add rhythm to it, and it's quite it stands out quite a bit too. This is what it sounds like. So these are both the same. So yeah, just another pluck sound. For choosing like what VSTs you want, Spire is very good. Sophitia uses Spire a lot. Spire is very good. It's like EDM sounds. It's got lots of plucks and leads and pads, which are all perfect for this. Electra is very good too. Uh, Serum as well. It's not too deep in which plugins you use, but yeah. The pluck sound, delay and EQ is nothing special. And then this is the next lead. It pretty much just repeats, but it's quite prominent and wide. Here I've just got delay. This is a stereo delay, saturated delay. That just adds lots of space to it. And I've got gross beat, and then lots of reverb. This is a quite strong reverb, which will just flesh out the sound quite well. And when all the sounds have reverb together, it brings it together in a very nice way. And then lastly is this background lead. It's quite subtle in the track, but it's nice to have. Here's how it sounds. So that's very simple. Just EQ'd it. It's quite far in the background, so it's not very prominent, but it's just adding to the feel of the beat. And honestly, all those melodies are just based around these chords, and I've played around with it for a bit to get the right sound, and then based everything off each other. Next, drums. Wait, actually, I'll show you how the melody sounds all together. So it's like very ethereal and like lots of reverb, and then there's prominent leads and plucks in the middle, just giving that overall feel to the vibe, the beat. I mean, next, like the melody is honestly the most important part. You want to get your melodies really well. Rhythm and feel of it is very important. But next, the drums. The drums most of the time can be pretty simple, like trap drums or jerk drums, but you kind of want some interesting rhythm as well. So first, just this kick is playing together with the 808. These white notes are the 808 notes, but yeah, it's kind of just playing around with the 808 where the 808 hits. It sounds like this. It's a hard hitting kick. I've got it turned up quite loud, and it clips with the 808 to just add a very nice like hit sound. Perks, lots of perks. It's like plug drums basically. Literally just the metal sound. Triangle, I mean. A rim. Yeah, pretty simple. And then open hat. Yeah, open hat. And these drums really aren't mixed, they're just sent straight to the mixer. And everything goes well together. Another open hat, I'll play them together. I'll play all this together actually, but yeah. There's a clap next, simple regular clap every bar. It's pretty fat. I've got a snare. It's kind of like a jerk snare here, and it's just got a lot of rhythm to it. Stomp goes well. Just jerk drums. This is a snare. Yeah, and it just all kind of goes well together. You just gotta have your drums on the right beats. If I play the snares and the claps and the stomp. Yeah. Play it with the open hats. And everything's kind of just leading into each other, especially the open hats. So literally nothing too crazy. And then the hi-hats, lots of rolls and just the hi-hats need to lead into each part of the beat as it goes along. You got to get a feel for it. Then it repeats. And then all the drums together. And then lastly, the 808s. Simple 808s following pretty much the root notes. Nothing crazy, just a very loud 808 sound. And then when you're mixing that, honestly just turning it up and getting it to the right thing, playing around with the sub range. And yeah, but you wanna clipping at least like at least 3, I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, wait, here's what it sounds like. So yeah, just pretty simple drums, yeah. And if I put it with all the drums and the 808s, here's how it sounds. And then again, you're just kind of feeling off the rhythm of the melody. You want to build rhythm with your melody first. So if I play the main rhythmic elements, you'll hear it. Yeah, if you can hear the how the hi-hat rolls into when the 808 changes and the claps and when there's a gap in the melody, the drums are also kind of pausing. You kind of want to all wrapped around with each other to create that full beat. Yeah, so that's like pretty chill. Like there's nothing too complicated about it. It's just honestly the hardest thing with this is getting your melody right. If your melody's not sounding right, it'll throw it all off. But yeah, and the master, this is you honestly don't need the ozone. It sounds pretty good without it.
Don't talk to me until I've had my coffee.
I don't know if the difference is that noticeable, but you definitely need a soft clipper to get that sound. If you're really trying to get your beats like down pat, some good resources are obviously if you go to Sophitia's SoundCloud, he's got his spring clips, bro. Just listen to these and listen to the melodies. Try recreate what he's made. Like it's so good. Obviously don't copy, but like yeah. And so another really good resource is Trending Raps on YouTube. He streams with a bunch of producers and they like make beats on stream, and you can actually see how they do that, like their method, because like you can't find that anywhere else. Sophitia actually has a video up on there, so that's a good place to look as well. Sophitia produces for High C a lot as well, if you know High C the rapper. And what do you call it? So if you look up like a High C tutorial on YouTube, that should give you a good idea as well. But yeah, that's pretty much that. That's like the full beat. And thanks for watching, guys.